we serve. Genesis chapter 16. Y'all would say amen. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. I'm going to jump around just a little bit so I can give you what I believe the Lord gave me. Okay, we got it. Genesis 16, beginning at verse 1. You follow me, I'll tell you where I'm at. First verse here begins with God's holy eternal word. Now Sarah, Abram's wife, bare him no children. Somebody say no children. No children. And she had a handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. And Sarah said unto Abram, behold, now the Lord hath restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go in unto my maid. It may be that I may obtain children by her. And Abram hearkened to the voice of Sarah. And Sarah, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian, after Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan, and gave her to her husband, Abram, to be his wife. Verse 11. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Hagar, behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shalt call his name Ishmael, because the Lord hath heard your affliction. Verse 15. And Hagar bare Abram a son, and Abram called his son's name, which Hagar bare Ishmael. And Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abram. Verse 18, chapter 17, verse 18. And Abram said unto God, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. So far, the scripture. So far, the scripture. Sixteen and 2 says, Sarah said to Abram, the Lord hath stopped me from having children. I pray thee, go unto my handmaid. It may be that I may obtain children by her. And Abram hearkened to the voice of Sarah. I bet he did.
Yes, he did.
And Hagar, 15, bare Abram a son, called his son's name, which Hagar bare Ishmael. Abram was 86 when they had Ishmael. 17 and 18 says, and Abram said unto God, oh, that Ishmael might live before you. And Abram said unto God, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. Again. And Abram said unto God, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. I want to talk to you from these verses, from this text. Black lives matter.
Amen.
Black lives matter. None of y'all got excited about that. That black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Tell somebody, black lives do matter.
Black lives.
Sit down. Black lives matter. You may be seated. Let's have some sort of discourse, or let's have some sort of conversation about this text, about this verse, about these verses, as we bring to light Black History Month, or as we focus our attention and our energy on brown people, on people of color, on people whom the sun have kissed, Scripture says. So we find ourselves discussing Black Lives Matter. And it is absolutely, it is sad that we have had to come and create a movement or a slogan about your life.
Amen.
Think about it. It is sad that we have to create an organization to let the world know that black people matter.
Wow.
I thought it would be absolutely, you didn't have to bring attention that my life matters. But for some rhyme or reason, we have had to start a movement, an organization, a monument, a legacy, something to let people know when you see me, my life matters.
Amen.
It is a movement that centers on blacks, but also others whose lives have been marginalized to simply almost nothing. The Dred Scott Law in the 1800s said that you were 3/5 of a person. So you were actually just a piece of property. And in this culture and in this time, we are almost taking back steps to being just property. We're taking a road to just being just not a human being, but someone who is just a piece of whatever. You remember the cop stopped the white woman and she got nervous and she said, "Oh, I got nervous." He said, "No, don't worry. We only shoot black people." So Black Lives is an organization that it's working, y'all, to see a world where people of color are no longer systematically targeted. Because like it or not, you are systematically targeted. You're not targeted in ways that you can easily identify it. So they create systems to keep you out. They've created systems and they've created credit scores to keep you out. They have red line districts to keep you out. Because I don't care how much money you got, there are some neighborhoods you ain't buying no house. Yeah, I know it's 2018 and I can live where I want. Guess what? No, you can't. I can buy a condo wherever I want. You keep thinking there are committee boards, there are co-op boards that you must meet. And I don't care if your credit is 820. I don't care if you had the same job for 20 years. There are some places you will not get in. And they will let one or two in. Just to say, well, we do allow certain people in, but we're not letting you in. It is systematically targeted to keep you out. It is an anti-work movement. It's not an anti-work. It is a movement that is working to get us what we deserve. It is because I can be pro-black and not be anti-white.
That's right.
Why does my pro-blackness offend you?
That's right.
Why does my African attire offend you? Why does my dreadlocks offend you? Why does my kente cloth and my African doll and my African jewelry offend you? I'm not offended by your European stuff. Why are you offended by my blackness?
Amen.
People are offended by your blackness. They are offended. I'll prove it to you. And most shows they allow some blacks in, but you gotta be fair skinned to get in. The darker you are, the more offensive you become.
Amen.
So I'll let a light-skinned black, but too many dark-skinned blacks offend me. Too many of y'all with that strong black features, you offend me. So I need straight hair and straight noses.
Right.
I'll let you in if you kind of look like me, if you're not too offensive looking. And it is the goal of the black movement, Black Lives Matter, the movement. It is to champion y'all and to strengthen the black family.
Amen.
That is the goal.
The goal.
To champion the black family. The goal is to make the black family stronger. Because our main issue, y'all, in this current culture, it is not what's out there, it's what's in here. If you fix the home, you fix the community.
Amen.
That is the issue. If you fix the home, you fix the environment. If I fix what's inside my home, then the community grows. But as long as I have a broken home, I have a broken community. As long as I have a broken home, I have jails that are populated. As long as I have a broken home, I have girls getting pregnant at 14 and 15. As long as the home is broken. And isn't it funny that I can only get food stamps if ain't no man in the house?
Right.
It is systematically targeted to get the black man out the house. We'll feed you if you don't have a man. We'll give you more food stamps if you get that black man out the house. Because if you get that black man out the house, then we can raise little black boys that go to big white jails. We want the black man out the house. It is systematically, y'all. It is something wrong that I can only get help if I don't have a man. Then the government steps in and he becomes your man.
Right.
Yeah. I become your man, and that man only wants to see you twice a year at your face-to-face meetings.
Right.
Yeah. So you mad about a man who won't come home, but you will date a man you only see twice a year. It's your what's face-to-face? Your recertification? They done got nice with it. They done got big words to it. But in the 60s and the 70s, you gotta meet me face to face and tell me you don't got no man in that house.
That's what it is.
About having a man in the house, and understand this. I think God gives single black mamas extra strength. You gotta have a lot of strength to raise 3, 4, and 5 kids by yourself. You gotta have a God. How do you raise these kids? But that's the God that's in you. Because 2 of us want to choke them sometime, but you raise 5 of them. Oh, it is amazing. You deserve to give yourself a pat on the back. I'm doing a good job. I made some mistakes. I don't have a man in the house, but my kids are fed. They're well respected. They going to school. I raised some strong black kids by myself. Don't ever let somebody tear you down because you a single mama. Guess what? You ain't single. You got God. It is the breakdown of black family that has caused the corruption of the black community. Ain't no way in the world that 8 and 9-year-old kids are outside by themselves. Ain't no way in the world. I cringe when I drive down the street and I come across schools and neighborhoods and I see little kids hugged up. 12 years old and they hugged up. They hold their hands and tongue kissing at 12 years old. Now your flesh is jumping and you're 12. Something is wrong. Guess what? I guarantee you ain't no daddy around.
No daddy.
Ain't no daddy around because mama can only take so much, but for so long, and after a while, these little demon seeds you got, because inside of them ain't nothing good. But something about having a man around, having a man. You need a man around. I know you're strong, but you need a man around. You need a man around. No, you need a man. The kids need a father, a godfather, a grandfather, a father figure. Somebody who can come in every now and then and say, boy, show me your book bag. I told my wife, I said, I'm all for this Black Panther movie. I'm all for it. It was absolutely amazing. Folks going there. They was going in. There was dozens of them at a time. I see. But my problem is, why they not crowded like that at open school night?
All right. There you go.
I got a problem. We all these big, strong black men with your African kente cloth and you smiling, but you don't show up for open school night.
Right. True.
And some of the mamas don't go either. There's something wrong. Something wrong that we don't invest in our children. Something is wrong, and then we're mad when they don't graduate. Ain't no way in the world there is a breakdown in the family structure, and you need a strong mama. You need a man somewhere. You need help. When I was dating my wife, she had a strong mama, y'all. She had a strong. Wasn't no getting over on Miss Wright. Because I was dating baby girl. It wasn't no getting over on Miss Wright. She wasn't having that. And I would come over and I was chilling up in the living room, not the bedroom. You had to chill in the living room and you had to keep that door open. And she had this plastic on the couch. You remember that? And she had that. And if I hear that plastic moving too much, don't let me hear that. Don't let me hear. I think we need to get back to getting plastic on our couches. She done got so high and so sedity. Yeah. You better, now we shopping at Bob's Furniture. Get out of here. You better get some plastic. And mama had a rule. I don't care if you 15, 16, 17, mama would be in that back room, and her room was here, and the living room was here, and there was a wall that divided her room from the living room. And at 9 o'clock, all you heard was,
There we go.
that was the universal sign for get that boy out of my house now.
There we go.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. It better not be 9:01. Better not be 9:02. When I hit that wall, and if I don't hit that door, she came out. Acting like she was getting something from the kitchen. She was making sure my behind was out that house. Yeah. And what has happened to that? And now we got black mamas telling their kids, when you gonna give me a grandbaby? When you gonna welfare feeding all of us, and you want another one?
Right. It's the truth.
I'm just saying, welfare feeding us now, and they about to give us a trunk box. They not gonna give us more boxes for another baby.
No. It's right. Stop this.
It is absolutely crazy. Can I tell you that welfare is not a job?
It's not a job.
It's a stepping stone. I ain't got nothing against it. We was on it too. But after a while, you know what? You know why we got off? It made me lazy.
Right.
Because I had a job and I had welfare. And then what had happened was, I'm being honest and transparent, they offered me more hours on my job 1 week. And I knew we was getting that check. So I said, no, I'm not going in. And the Holy Ghost said, you's a fool. Get off now.
Get off now.
Get off now. Because it's making you lazy. It's making you lean on something that's supposed to be a staircase. You're supposed to walk yourself. Let it help you. Use it as a cane and not a bed. It's supposed to help you get to another level. Stop sleeping in it. It's an issue with the family. If the fathers was home, if the mamas get their act together, you trying to tell me that we can't move mountains? Do you understand that this movie has broken all kinds of records because black folks got together and they won't even come to church? We're struggling. Do you understand the economic power that we have? Do you understand when we get together, that's why they trying to keep us apart. Because when we come together, we do absolutely crazy things. But as long as we are divided, as long as the family is broken, as long as you see the billboards, get a divorce for $99. They make it easy for you to get a divorce. They make it easy for you to leave your house. They make it easy for you to break covenant. Get a divorce for $99. In this text, I want to deal with y'all. It deals with family and it deals with a father. Abram, father of a multitude. Abram, father of many. Abram, God promised him. He promises him. He promised Abram, you will have more kids than the stars. You will have more kids than the sands on the sea. But Abraham could not get his wife pregnant.
Come on. Yes.
Isn't it funny that God will promise you something and it seems like you just can't do it?
Oh my God.
And a problem with God and his promises. When God makes you a promise, understand that hell is coming. Understand that you can't do it by yourself. As soon as you get a word, the opposite happens.
Right.
He can't get his wife pregnant, but he can get a black woman pregnant.
Right.
He can't get Sarah pregnant, but he could get a black woman
Right.
pregnant. Has this man, he's the father of a nation, the father of a multitude. Sarah can't get pregnant, y'all. So she offers her maid, Hagar, this black, voluptuous woman. She is absolutely gorgeous. She got it going on. And Sarah says, I can't get pregnant. But if you don't mind, I know it's going to be hard for you. I know you may have to close your eyes and suffer through this. She says, well, Abe, do it for me. Abe says, okay. This is going to be real hard, Sarah. This is going to be hard. He licking his lips. He looking at that black, gorgeous woman and saying, oh, I'm going to have a hard time, but I'm going to do it for you, baby. She shares her man. And she says, and you got this dumb stuff, Sister Wives. You seen that? Sister Wives. Well, they're sharing. They are sharing. One man, 3, 4, 5 women. And the Sabbath, he said, I want to have kids, but I'm going to have kids by her. She said that I may have kids by her. And Abram acquiesces. He says, okay, I'll do it. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it. She becomes the first surrogate in the Bible. First surrogate woman, black woman. Her name means stranger. She's a black stranger. She represents Africa. She represents black folks. She represents you and I. She is a stranger to Abraham. But Abraham still sleeps with her. Don't think people won't sleep with you and they don't even know you.
See?
You think everybody, because they sleeping with you, they love you? He slept with me, so he minds. I gave him a baby, and mama's baby, papa's maybe. Because some men love to play house. And then when you end up pregnant, they play hide and seek. That ain't my baby.
Change the name.
Look at the nose, Marvy. Look at the nose. Look, that's our baby. And then they start dancing when they find out it ain't. It has become a sport now. Sex is a sport. It's no longer we in covenant and I love you and I'm going into you and you and I will become one. And then you wonder why so many people are absolutely crazy. Because you can't keep taking in these different people and don't think it ain't gonna affect you. When a man goes inside of you and he releases all of himself inside of you.
Yes.
And you deposit in him, and then you can't get your mind off him, and you going crazy, and you scratching his car, going to his job, so I'm gonna hurt you. No, ain't nobody that could going to jail. Are you crazy? It wasn't that good. Absolutely not. But the problem is, you got all these people inside of you. You heard the man when Jesus said, what's your name? He said, my name is Legion. It's a lot of them inside of me.
Wow.
My name is Legion. I got a lot of people inside of me. I got John in me. I got Matthew in me. I got Henry in me. I got Jose in me. There's a lot of them still in you. And until you get the blood of Jesus, you start acting crazy because them spirits and those personalities begin to manifest.
You preaching, sir. Amen.
Absolutely crazy. You ain't bipolar. You just got two people inside of you.
Wow.
He sleeps with this black woman. He goes into her matrix and conceives a half Jewish, half black baby. But you know what they say? Once you got one drop of black, you all black.
That's what they said.
So you are. He creates this black baby, and isn't it funny that Hagar has no voice in this narrative?
Right.
They have a discussion. Abram and Sarah have a discussion about having kids. They have a plan, a conference, a meeting about having kids, and they want Hagar to be the surrogate and don't even ask her. And isn't it just like us that people will want you to produce stuff and don't even ask you? Abram wants her body, and Sarah just wants her uterus.
Come on, son.
All right.
People will use you for what you got. People will use you for your uterus. They will use you for your paycheck. They will use you for your income tax check. Let me tell you something. All them niggas coming back now is income tax season. They trying to get your money. They will only use you to get what they want. And ain't it funny that people will cut you off when their use for you is over? I got what I want. I don't want you no more. I got you. I don't want you. I thought we were a couple. No. We ain't no couple. I got what I want. All I wanted was you for 9 months. Give me the baby. Abraham wants her body. Abraham just wants to sleep with her. Abraham just want to get his freak on. Abraham just want another notch in his belt. Abraham, the father of many nations, the father of faith, got down and lay with a black woman. Look, don't ever think you all that because God called you something. There's still some Abram inside this Abraham. Sleeps with this black woman. Oh, because his wife asked him to. I believe Abram was looking all the time.
All the time.
He agreed too easily. She asked, and the next verse says, Abram went in unto Hagar. Sleeps with her. And here we have this Arab and this Israeli conflict. We have this white and this black conflict because one man could not control what was beneath his belt, and one woman could not control her desire. But Abraham sleeps with Hagar, and Hagar gets pregnant. She gets pregnant. Hagar takes and does something and produces something with someone who did not belong to her. And it's funny that Hagar had the same man, same equipment, same stuff, and produces something that Sarah couldn't. That is the power of black folks. That is the power of brown folks. You can give us the same stuff and we'll produce something crazy. Give me a bag of rice and some flour and 2 chicken wings and I'll feed a nation. I ain't got nothing here to eat. I ain't never heard a black woman say that we ain't got nothing to eat. I heard a black woman say, I'll go in the kitchen. And they start moving pots and pans. You start hearing flour falling. The stove is on. The water is on. And a scent comes out the kitchen. When other folks could not do something, a black woman can take nothing and make a meal and feed 5 kids. And now they flood our neighborhoods with Kennedy fried chicken, Church's fried chicken, Obama fried chicken, Church Avenue fried chicken, and they got the same grease for 2 weeks, and you wonder why you sick. You weren't sick like that when mama was cooking. Now we can't drink milk. Now we got acid reflux. Now all our stuff is all messed up. You want to know why? Because mama not cooking. Big mama is gone. And stuff is messed up. And they flood our neighborhoods. And now you got a copay. Now we got a copay. And now we producing sick kids. Now we producing a sick house. The whole family going to the doctor at the same time.
You talking right.
Why are we leaving Walgreens with a shopping bag? How are we leaving a pharmacy with a shopping bag? You got 4 pills. He got 4 pills. The kids got 4 pills. Stuff is absolutely crazy because we let the world, we let them come in to our neighborhoods and feed us the trash that they won't even eat.
So true.
Halal chicken, all in our neighborhoods, halal this, and they sell Spanish rice. How are you selling the Spanish rice and pizza in the same place?
Right. That's so. And no Hispanic is in there. Not one Hispanic.
They They sell pizza. I went to a pizza shop and they said they were selling grits in the morning. How you selling grits at a pizza shop?
Wrong country.
Something is wrong. And then the folks up in there just tearing it up, and now we got 8-year-olds with their menstrual, something absolutely crazy. We got 5-year-olds weighing 100 pounds, and we acting like we don't even see it.
Right.
Don't talk about my baby. Why are you talking about? Because your baby's heart is in trouble. She produces a child. She produces something, but she could not feed him. She could not burp him. She could not hold him. It's just like black folks. We will produce something and they will take it away. We will produce something and they will claim credit for it. We will produce stuff and they snatch it from us. We will produce something and they only let one in.
One.
I'll prove it to you. Why is there always the next Morgan Freeman?
Right. Oh, come on, son.
The next, he gonna be the next Denzel.
Right.
Have you ever heard somebody's gonna be the next Spielberg? They allow space for them.
Right.
They allow only one for us.
Come on, we get a period.
You're gonna be the next. Why I gotta be the next?
Why I gotta be the
Ain't enough room for, because we only let one in. We only want one to be in. But I've never heard the next Meryl Streep. She gonna be the next Haley Berry. We only let one in and we get so happy. Oh, we got one. It's the pacifiers. It's to keep us quiet. It's to put an anesthetic on our thinking so you don't even think about it. You just happy because you got one. Every 20 years, you get one. Every generation, we'll give you one. Who's going to be the next Michael Jordan? You only give us one every 20 years. She produces something, and she couldn't even hold it. She couldn't even call it hers. Because Sarah said, she said that I might have a child by her. She says, what she's going to have is mine. I don't care if she's carrying it. I don't care if she's nurturing it through her umbilical cord. I don't care how she feels. I don't care if it's kicking. When it comes out, it's mine. And that is a sad commentary that I can hold something in my mind for 9 months. I can have a plan for 9 months. And as soon as I produce it, somebody takes it from me. You ever had an idea and you told somebody and they took it? You ever said something and somebody took it and act like it was theirs? I mean, you ever produced something? Naija, imagine creating a great masterpiece, and 2 weeks later, somebody else produced the same thing and put their name on it. That was my thought. It was in my mind. It was in my spirit. I birthed that. That was my creation, and somebody else took it. They won't even pay you for it. They pay you no mind. You ain't getting this. She tells Hagar, you ain't getting this baby. This my baby. This my baby. And for 14 years, it was her baby. Until she got pregnant. Because God remains faithful to his word. Tells Abram and Sarah, I'm going to give y'all a kid. But they tried to help God. And they bring in this voluptuous black woman and they have a child. And then 14 years later, she gets pregnant. She gets pregnant. Now she's having this baby. She's having this Isaac. She has Isaac. But the problem is, she got Ishmael too. You got Isaac coming, but you already got Ishmael. If you had not tried to help God, you wouldn't have an Isaac-Ishmael problem. So now, God promises me a husband. But I couldn't wait. So I hooked up with the first Negro that took me to McDonald's. Now for 14 years, you're dealing with somebody who don't even really love you.
Right.
And now the real man comes. And you don't know how to deal with it. How do I separate from my dysfunction? Because it's hard to be with somebody 14 years, as jacked up as they are.
That's right.
You know they ain't no good. But you said a piece of man is better than no man, and you would rather have a piece than nothing. So God sends you the real thing. And what do you do when you got the counterfeit in the real?
Oh my God.
How do you handle the counterfeit in the real? There was a woman, she stole a baby 22 years ago. Stole this kid and raised this kid as her own till they found out. They arrested her. She's in court. They bring the 22-year-old lady, girl, young lady out who she raised. You got the real mama and you got the fake mama who raised you. When the girl came out, she went to the mama who raised her and embraced the mama because that's the only mama she knows. I'm the real mama, but I don't know you. How do I embrace you? You didn't feed me. You didn't take me to school. You didn't come to my plays. You didn't come to my first grade graduation. You didn't come to nothing I had. Even though she stole me, she took care of me. And you got the real thing saying, but I'm right here. But you're so used to being with something that stole your heart. You stole my heart. You stole my heart. You just stole my heart. But she's not your mama. And you're in love with somebody that stole from you. Stole your dignity. Stole your identity. Stole your future. You should have been a whole lot further. But they just stole from you. And you got used to people stealing. I don't care if they beat me. I'm used to it.
Come on, son.
I know he ain't coming home to Sunday. How you leave Friday and don't come home to Sunday? How you leave Friday and come back Sunday? Ain't don't nobody say nothing. We really gonna act like Daddy ain't been home all weekend? We really gonna act like, how many flat tires you gonna have? Well, you know I had a flat. You need to get a hold of a tire. Look at the third flat you had. But they towed my car. Babe, I'm locked up. I can't see the judge this Sunday. You still falling for that? He got locked up. I'm down at Central Booking. Yeah, I don't see the judge to Sunday. Yeah, night court. Yeah. I'm good though. Yeah, I'll see you. You're used to it. Friend told me his father was always cheating. And I said, what about your mama? She said, as long as he don't bring it home.
That was the mentality.
As long as you don't bring it home. I don't care what you do out there. Don't bring it home. But if you keep laying down with dogs, you're going to wake up with fleas. Absolutely not. No. Where you laid your hat, that's your home.
That's your home. Go home. Go home and leave everything.
You better learn how to change a cylinder. You better get you a man that work at the hardware store. You gotta have 5 different locks. I'm changing all these bad boys until you tell me the truth. She was used. She was used. She was used to it. And Sarah was used to it. And Hagar was used to it. And until Sarah got pregnant. Sarah gets pregnant. they bring this little Jewish boy home. You got 14-year-old Ishmael. He's making fun of this little Jewish baby. Sarah says, take that woman and her child and get them out my house.
That's Bible.
For 14 years, I was your baby. Now you got the real thing, and you're getting rid of me. She was willing to share her man, but not her baby.
Come on.
I'll share my man, but I ain't sharing this baby. She, no. You shared him for 14 years. All of a sudden, you got your own. All of a sudden, everything is okay. All of a sudden, now I don't mean nothing to you. She says, take this black woman, this black boy, and send them away. Now Abram is given a bad rap. Because they said Abram is the first deadbeat dad. He takes his baby and his baby mama and sends them to the wilderness. But no, the Bible says that Abraham was absolutely upset.
He was upset.
He was hurting. He was mad. But he couldn't say nothing. Because he understood that if God allowed this, then God is going to do something crazy with this. You have to understand that God will take your mistakes and cause it to have a purpose in your future. Don't ever think your mistakes is not going to help you. He gets upset, and God tells Abram, calm yourself down. Why are you mad? He says, I gotta send my baby. I gotta send my baby mama into the wilderness. And Abram says, oh, that Ishmael might live before you. What is he saying? Let this black child be my heir. Let this black child that I've had for 14 years be the progenitor of what you told me I would have. Because black lives, he tells God, look at his black face, look at his wide nose, look at his big old ears, look at him, God. Doesn't he mean anything to you? Look at him. He's gorgeous. The sun has kissed him. He is black. His skin is glistening. And I gotta take him and get rid of him. God, don't you understand that black lives matter too? I know we Jewish. I know you are doing something with this Semitic race. But what about the Hamitic race? God, what about this black people? What are you going to do with black folks? Are you going to disregard them? Will they ever forever suffer? Will they always be in the wilderness? And God says, absolutely not. He tells him, he says, just like I promised you that your son Isaac will be great, that he will have a generation after generation. He says, Ishmael also will be a father of many nations. He says Ishmael is going to be somebody. Ishmael is going to be a wild man. He's going to be a fighter. Isn't it crazy that black folks love to fight? It's in my DNA. He says Ishmael will be against his brothers, and other folks will have their hands around him. He will be a fighter, but he's going to be great. Oh, that Ishmael lives before you. God says, I cannot break my covenant. I cannot break my word. I cannot stop what I said. Because when God speaks a thing, it has to come to pass. And because you messed up, now I gotta have two nations come out of your loins. Now, because you're my friend Abraham, because you got faith, but you made a mistake, now I gotta have a black nation and the white nation because I'm faithful to my word. So, oh, that Ishmael lives. God says, Ishmael gonna live, but he ain't gonna live with you. Ishmael gonna have his home. Ishmael gonna have kings and queens. Ishmael shall rule Africa. Ishmael is gonna be powerful. Ishmael was kissed by the sun. Ishmael is a great, mighty warrior. Oh, that Ishmael might live before you. Never think that your black is not beautiful. Don't ever think that because your nose is wide or your hair is kinky or you ain't got fair skin that you're not somebody. Who says you ugly? The devil is a liar. Absolutely not. I get on. I have a problem, y'all. This is my problem. I don't have a problem with y'all. Get your weave. Please get your weave. You want your weave? Get your weave. I got a problem with this. I call it the little Kim conundrum. I got a problem. I got a problem with this black girl that looked like an Asian woman. I got a problem. When you first came out, you was pretty. When you first came out, you had it going on. When you first came out, you had black hair. You had a wide nose. You had an okay body. Now your nose is straighter than Michael Jackson. Now your hair is whiter than white. Your skin is whiter than white folks. Why do you have such self-hate? That's a problem. That's a problem when you hate yourself, that you change yourself. Don't ever let somebody tell you that you're not gorgeous, that because you don't look like me, you'll never go nowhere. I look like who I am. I am who I am. I will succeed because of who I am. Don't ever tell me I'm ugly. Absolutely not. Black lives matter, y'all. Your family matters. You're powerful. You are kings. You're descendants from kings and queens. You are somebody. You ain't gotta act like nobody. You ain't gotta put yourself down in front of other people. I'm just a small black boy. The devil is a liar. Something wrong with our society. When it is okay, when we used to walk down the street with suits on, now our pants is hanging down our behinds. Now we walk down the street and our pants are sagging. Now we dropped out of high school. Now we don't want to work. There used to be a time when men worked 2 and 3 jobs. Now they don't want to work nowhere. You can't live in your mama's basement forever. How many folks she gonna put on a lease? When mama died, I'm gonna take this apartment. That's your goal? Is to take the apartment? We got 3 bedrooms. That's your goal? To live in a tiny house? That is your goal? The devil is a liar. God got more for us. Why do I just want to have my name on the lease? God's trying to give you a mortgage and you want your name on the lease. God's trying to give you a corporation and you want your name on the lease. God's trying to make you great, but you comfortable being small. Comfortable here. I don't want no more. I like here. I'm comfortable here. I don't want to work. No. My mama gonna feed me. My girlfriend gonna feed me. And here's the problem. Anytime a man call you ma, he looking for another mother. Hey ma. Hey ma. I ain't your mama. You're looking for somebody to take care of you. You're looking for somebody to breastfeed you. The devil is a liar. You should have stopped that when you was about 1 year old. I ain't gonna feed you. I ain't gonna take care of you. I ain't gonna work for you. Do you got a job? Next time you meet a dude, after you ask him what's his name, ask him where you work. I'm between jobs. Okay, when you get from in between jobs, call me. Yeah. Well, no. When you between, when you figure, I'm trying to find myself. Well, when you find yourself, then you can find me. But right now, I'm trying to get my life together. I got 2 kids. I don't need another one. You're raising 3 kids and you got a big kid. You come home and they all playing games. They all got the Wii. Your son, you got Jumbo, Ray, and this one, and you got your boyfriend. Somebody, ooh, I'm about to break my high score. Shh, you messing me up. Baby, you look for a job today. Now I was breaking my high score today. Babe, on your way home, I need you to stop at GameStop and pick me up this game.
Absolutely not. Who's going to GameStop?
I was so confused when I took my son to GameStop and saw a bunch of grown men. Now I ain't got a problem if that's your outlet. I got a problem if that's all you do.
Right. That's your job.
Yeah. And now they got these programs now at GameStop. Where you like a frequent customer, and the lady said, "You want to join our?" I don't want to join no program. I only want one game. It's for we're not coming back. Grown men still playing games.
My God.
Grown men still playing games. Grown men still playing games. Don't want to work. All they want to do is have sex and eat your food. I'm trying to help you. Trying to help you. He only called after 9 p.m.
PM, right.
9 p.m. Yeah. You have reduced yourself to a booty call. You've reduced yourself to this skeezer. You have reduced yourself. When he wants to release, it's the only time he call you. He don't call you about nothing else. He don't bring you no money. You ain't got no flowers. You ain't been to his job. Ain't meet his mama. You don't know nothing about him. He just make you feel good. I'm so in love with him. No, you in love with feeling good. Your self-esteem is at a so low. You'll take 5 minutes. You got a 5-minute man, and that's all he is. 5 minutes. You see him 5 minutes. Every other week, he gives you 5 minutes, and you happy. What 5 minutes? I don't know why I'm going here, but you better catch yourself before you wreck yourself. Your black life is worth more than that. Your black is beautiful. Your culture is beautiful. Your heritage is beautiful. Your history is beautiful. Let me explain something to you. Your black history did not start with slavery. Why, when they teach us black history, they talk about the slavery? Our history goes way back than the 1600s. History. You know what history is? It's his story. It ain't your story. It's his story. It's how he sees you. It is how European history sees you. They teach you about explorers. They talk to you about inventors. But you can never tell me about where I come from. The kings that were in Africa. The queens that were in Africa. Tell me my real story. To be honest, Africa was never called Africa. It was called Ethiopia. Europeans called it Africa, but they named it after an African prince or general by the name of Africanus. They named it. He was so powerful, they began to call the continent after him. But it was never called Africa. It was called Ethiopia. Understand your history, and maybe we'll respect ourselves more. Sitting on the corner smoking a blunt. We still smoking blunts. We still sharing 40 ounces.
Ew.
You still drinking behind 3 people?
Don't do it.
Too many diseases out there today.
Not with this H1N1 and this herpes virus and this killer flu. No, pass me a cup. If you're going to drink, pour it yourself. I'm not telling you to drink. I'm just telling you, grow up.
Grow up.
It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. If you're going to be black, be black. If you're going to be black, be black. If you want to understand who you are, then understand who you are. You are more than a booty call. You are more than a black Negro sitting on a corner, drinking a 40 ounce, packing you a gun. The devil is a liar. You are better than that. You're stronger than that. Don't ever let somebody tell you you are nobody. Absolutely not. We don't play those games. Oh, you don't play those games. And I'm closing, but I had to teach my son. I had to give him a strong, quick lesson in black history. And I tell him, you went to school when there's only 2 of y'all in the class. 2 blacks in the class. So you got to be better than everybody in this class.
That's right.
I said, you got to be smarter than everybody in this class because they already think that you don't know much. So you got to get 90s and 95s. You got to go in looking right, smelling right, talking right. Because guess what? Half the teachers don't even think you can do the work. You got to surprise them all. Get 100s over here, extra credit over there. So when they look at it and they look at the grade, something strange about this little black boy. We don't do C's in my house.
We don't do C's.
I don't like B's.
Not at all.
No, because you gotta get an A just to be a little beneath them. Because little Susie could get a B, and she's the bomb. If you get a B, they think you cheated.
So true.
Something wrong. How could you get a B? How could you? No. Who would you cheat off of? The devil is a liar. And that is my problem. If you check your kids' homework. Talking about being black. No. Check them. I don't know how to do this new math. Figure it out. Get a tutor. Ain't no child in restoration gonna drop out.
That's right.
Absolutely not.